This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Rice Owls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. It's pretty solid coverage there. First down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, Chris, this is kind of what we expected, the challenge that this offense would face today against this defense. We've seen it all year. They've been one of the more dominant defenses in the country, and here they come up with a big pick to get this game started.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert and keep the drive going? They'll try to run for the first down. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. UTSA 0. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's got some space here. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return here. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. See if this quarterback can bounce back the last possession. A pick on the very first play. Moves out of the pocket. Swarm by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Owls. No chance to catch him there.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. UTSA 0. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they heave it deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Back to pass. It's Humphreys. And this one is caught. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play action here on first down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? Looking to set up a screen pass here. Inside the 25. And he's brought down there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Nobody can bring him down. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Heading left after the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To the air, it's Brewer. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Scanning the field, it's Humphreys. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Roadrunners line up on 1st and 10 now. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's the second down play.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw here. Snags the quick throw. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And the Roadrunners are in the red zone now. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. And into the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Roadrunners will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Offense is out there again. Last time was a quick 3-and-out, and they get a drive going this time. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looking downfield, it's Brewer. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. 7-yard gain, sets up a 3rd and 3.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21, UTSA, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Comes the UTSA offense back out there. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the ball is out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
sack on first down. It's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. Physical run earns the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The receiver makes the catch. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Offense hurting itself with the penalty. First down and 20. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Multiple penalties. Now it's first and 25 for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Humphreys. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Come to the line for second down and very short now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Brewer. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Powering through. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18 flag.
He hands it off from the gun. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Back to pass. It's Brewer. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the stop receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That completion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Pass caught. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown. Out.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Trying to make a play from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Fights through the tackle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Takes the handoff again. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Roadrunners will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Brewer. Makes the catch. Gets into space at the 50. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Got a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Caught in the flat by the running back. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. To throw, it's Humphreys. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running back with the football. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's going to pull down and run. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
A gain makes it second and medium.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Humphries. The ball is caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
31, UTSA 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally catch the freshman after leading the defense on a chase.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
To throw, it's Brewer. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. They do it for a second time. And the quarterback dropping back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
And that's good enough for a first down.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dump off caught by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. And how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Catch made. The defender grabs him behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Humphreys. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock, to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Brewer. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
The back's got it. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Rice.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking downfield, it's Humphreys. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They couldn't stop him there.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. I mean, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. The offense starts with a short field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's got it in the open. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Now it's 2nd down here. Pounding away with the run game. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A play action, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to throw. It's Brewer. Great cut there. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.